It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Boy, he wasn't too far away from taking that the distance. But as it is, what a way to start the game. Now as an offense, you take the field for the first time, and the work's halfway done.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70-10 for Wood. Ready?
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be sent up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready up.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's a give straight up the middle. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Offense to the line fast. Oh, they'll try and run it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 76.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. They get him on his first throw in this conference championship. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Well, I can promise you this, Kate. Nowhere on that opening scrimmage does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. They'll work against the blitz. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons parlay the interception into points.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. We just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Get it? Rig, 19 Tiger.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on it. So 1st down from the 41.
Come on. Hey. Panther 60. 19 tight. Go.
This time it's a passing play. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
60 by Cup 19. 18, Rodney. 18, Mustang 19. Trap 60.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion separation and completion as you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Now looking to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go now. 65 check. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
I'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Little tacks on the extra points. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 6.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Ready? Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready?
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
79 Broncos.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers cut it to a load point on the scoreboard. Lightning has struck twice in this opening quarter. His 2nd touchdown of what's looking like a memorable game for him.
Yeah, Kate, time to give him the security guard treatment. Keep an eye on this dude at all times. That's their number 1 when they're looking for points. And now can that guy set up the rest of his buddies for even more?
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie things up at 14.
Cam Little, the kickoff.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And not a common mistake, but it does happen on occasion as the kick goes out of bounds. to throw here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to have this one down in the 37. So the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Going again on second. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throw here, third down. Vacates quickly left side. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Pass play on first and goal. He brings it in. Looking quickly here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Third and goal, one of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
Cowboy 80, 79 Bronco.
Team back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. 19, shot alert. Reload, roll. Smash. Go.
Right up the gut. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Pass the 60. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Hits his running back. Breaks through and breaks away. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. He can pack it in at this point, Brock. It is already a great game for him. Imagine what he could finish up with if he stays anywhere close to this pace.
Well, this pace right here puts him in the record books. I mean, it is absurd what he's doing, and I love, offensively, you keep calling it till they stop it. But goodness gracious, defense, you may want to double cover this guy.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hand down to the back. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Warriors 17. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They send a man in motion.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cougar 19.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Come on, come on. Set. Johnny Lions. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Check, 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 check. Let's go.
Here's the snap on 4th. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They send the tight end in motion. From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Motioning the tight end now. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. to rock this offense. Looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
24.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Check smash.
Tight end going in motion here.
Rig.
Handoff now out of the gun. And a power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pass to 11. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 17. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
The Packers send out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the fair catch secured here at the 16.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trap 19. Tiger. 19. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Caught out left. Space past the 35. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 Lions. 18 run.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. He's going to throw it again. Force that to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Falcon first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Rolling from the gun here. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's done cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Warrior 70.
Throwing it again here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
70 Rangers. Let's go now. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. And we put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Cougar 19, red. Bronco 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the red zone now. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Liking 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors down to the 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Check. Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. Head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Airing it out to start this drive. He finds Johnston. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the gun, here's a handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 range.
Setting up to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
7 Pirates.
Airing it out to start this drive. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. Go.
They'll go play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Broncos. Hurt. Cup 19.
Again to throw on second. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Yeah, I get it. Trying to add further juice and momentum. Throw that hammer. Throw that uppercut early. That hubris was their downfall as it sends them now right back to the sideline.
On first down, they'll run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 20.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Short pass brought in. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. A give now from the gun. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Working quickly here. Here's the gain on 3rd and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 4th down.
Johnson finds the football, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll throw it here on first. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Drop low 80. Dragon 60.
Working now from the gun. Rolling out to his left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Set. 70 line. Hurt. Go.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19. Let's go now. 19. Trap 60.
Look to throw. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's 3rd down now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
19, 18.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Caught out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. In the red zone on 1st. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
All right, they appear comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Next to score, Falcons 45, Packers 31.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Packers take over 1st and 10. They're on the 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's loaded another one up. And it's picked off, but oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds. So no interception, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
1st and 10 from the 32.
19 Tigers. Here we go. Set. Cowboy in. 19 Lions. Trap 50. Trap 50.
They put a receiver in motion left.
Go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pickup of 2 here, and it'll give the Packers the 1st.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Looking inside the red zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Get it. Back 80.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. '79 Broncos.
To the air on 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut 19, cut 19. Panther 11, Panther.
Desperation time here. Taking a chance at the end zone. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Throwing from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
19, 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Brought down before the return gets far.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions. Hey. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Check, 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 check. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Trap 50, trap 60. 18 runner, 18 reps.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, the quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He's going to throw it. Buying some time right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. We've got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I will. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Packers 31.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10. They're on the 29-yard line.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10.
60 back. Here we go. Back. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They stop him at the 39. No 1st yet. short coming up. Throwing off the play fake. Big man showing up the yards. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Falcons are all over the kick. That should just about wrap things up here. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're drawn up forward. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Crack all 80.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 Lions.
Again to throw on 2nd. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
goes one final shot. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Conference champions. A heck of an achievement, Brock. A heck of an achievement in the face of a lot of doubts from everyone outside of their building all season long.
Yeah, they're going to enjoy lifting up this George Halas trophy today. But let's all remember, when we go into those facilities, Kate, and we watch practice, they don't put up banners of conference champions. They put up banners of world champions.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep style, I'ma wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, trying to find out.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain. I can feel this fire building up a little while, and when chicken wire, sure enough, it's live, and try to stop it, but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who dug his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up and took hold my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. Cause you spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the mountain, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Yeah, I'm spending my money. I'm out of control. Somebody help me. She taking my bankroll, but I'm king of the club, and I'm wearing a crown, popping these bottles, watching they go home.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
Lord, kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for sale. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillar. Thing like scissor. Like Youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs. Hey, these out here broke, they damn nerd. Damn little mama bad as but they diamonds on me fight, Nick and wrist, Ike and Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizzock, wouldn't wanna be a.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, go grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Made if I'ma go to date with ya.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need.